If you think back on your lives, I bet you can remember music that helped you know when there were things to celebrate or when there were things to be sad for or when there were things that were joyful or ordinary or made you angry. I bet there were musical moments that helped you remember those things.
I remember being 10 years old or 12 years old, I mean really in the middle of nowhere in the frozen wasteland of northern Iowa, and seeing Leonard Bernstein on television talking about a transcription of the Bach G minor fugue, the Little Fugue, or hearing a piece of contemporary music, a piece by Lucas Foss called Phorion, which I saw as a kid and still remember really, really vividly. And so later when I began conducting the La Jolla Symphony, I thought, you know, that was such a formative memory for me, and actually it played no small role in my kind of continuing interest in music, that I thought, you know, we should really be doing something like that, you know, in our own way, on whatever level we can, to reach people who are of that very formative age.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It makes some noise, doesn't it, this piece? You know, I think you're in San Diego. You're familiar already with the concept of the splash zone, right? You are in it. How many of you play musical instruments? Can I just see it? Wow. How many of you would please come to auditions next week? Yeah, let's give them a hand. This is amazing. This is the future of music right there. Absolutely. Excellent.
Mahler gives us a number of points of entry into the orchestral world that I think are really useful for the kids. For one, it's a big orchestra, so there are a lot of people playing, and you get a chance to see all the different sections and what they're doing. I mean, there's full percussion, there's a contrabassoon, there are these things that you wouldn't find, for example, in a Mozart symphony or something like that.
Let's take a listen to the strings right now, and we're going to play the Fugato at number 2. Thank you very much. And could you hear each section coming in? It was a short passage, but really wonderful.
Every artist has got to invest in the audiences of the future. And that doesn't mean just waiting until they're adults and then putting an ad in the paper and hoping they come. We have to take a role in the education and the enrichment of young people's listening lives, or we will not have an audience later on.